All right, here's a close-up point of view video for you to tie a woggle, which might be a little bit more useful. One thing that I try and do is, after I say that I'm doing this in my left hand, I try not to use left and right as directions, just because that might get confusing. Saying finger side and knuckle side might be a better way to do it. So as I hold this and pull it towards the finger side, I go straight down, and then over towards the knuckle side and straight down. That makes that X. And I'm going to go under this top finger side part. The nice thing is I can use my pinky to kind of clamp things in from time to time. So go right under that finger side top, pull it straight up. Once you have this, now we're going to do the tricky part. I'm going to turn our hand over, and I'm going to pull this from my knuckle side over my finger side. I'm going to make a helix shape. And again, this is where my pinky can be a little bit of help clamping down. So you see that? A nice helix shape. I'm going to pull the working line up. I'm going to go underneath, always from the outside to the middle, from my knuckle side on the middle, and then from the finger side in at the top. So for this, I'm going to go underneath the knuckle side of the middle strand of the helix. I'm going to pull that through. And sometimes the line can get fouled up here. It's important to keep things nice and neat. Neatness counts. And then, working from the outside in, I'm going to go under the finger side top part of the helix. All right. Now I'm going to turn my fingers back over. This is the standing end, this is the working end, and now I'm just going to follow around. Let me say this real quick. There are two types of knots. You know, when you tie your shoes, it's kind of just twist and yank and the knot just works. Then there's some other knots if you tied them in scouting, like the taut line hitch or the bowline, which kind of needs to be molded a little bit. This is definitely one where you want to mold it. And there it is. Now, if folks don't have enough line to go 3 times around, that's fine. The other good thing to do is just tuck it in at the end. Some people will try and fuse it together, and that's something you can do, but really at a wood badge course, it'll hold if you just tuck pieces in. All right.